Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm your host, Brothgar, and today I'm going to be continuing my campaign here of the Hopeless Noob Skulls. I do think I'm in a bit of trouble. I've got a rising temperature problem, which may cause all of my Hopeless Noob Skulls here to unfortunately melt, and that would not be good. The other thing I also have is a slight shortage of oxygen. I think I actually have a mouth breather on my team, and that might be causing some problems, because I believe, what do I have here? I have 5 people. But let me just see here. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Eleanor, who I added last time right here, my latest duplicate, she is a mouth breather. And I recently just learned that doubles the amount of oxygen that she actually consumes. So pro-life tip, if you're having oxygen problems, you probably don't want to bring a mouth breather onto your team, which I did. So there we have it. The other thing I want to do is make sure I can get as much research as possible. I need dirt. This is what I need to dig up right here. So I gotta make sure I'm getting that dirt, making it happen so I can bring it back and get that research, hopefully, finally, so I can unlock this one right here, get some gas piping, and then move on to temperature modulation. That's what I need. Alright, so let's head on over here to the comments that you guys left last time as far as this game was. So the thing you mentioned in the title is not normal. The last title was passed out in piss. And no, I wouldn't think passing out in your own piss is a normal thing. Pro-life tip, don't pass out in your own piss. Glad you're able to help. Thank you so much for the recommendation you gave me last time, Red Essence Gaming. It might help me out here so I don't suffocate my people. I've also been doing some research as far as, like, you know, testing things out, looking for little tips in here and stuff, and I'll get to that eventually. Ronnie, I'm glad I could respond to your comments here. This new series, they're always very hard to launch on a channel, and you know, so I only got like 150 views on this video. Not only that, I'm uploading too much for my channel. Like, I should only be uploading 2 to 3 times a week at the most, but I'm trying to do this daily just because I'm enjoying it. And you know what, that's that's the important bit, right? By the way, the recent thing that's been going on, anybody who's getting the actual first, I've been watching, they tend to get a cookie. By the way, if you get second, anybody? Second gets cake, and third, what was I given for third place? I guess you're gonna get some leftover pizza. So there you go, Panda. You get some leftover pizza. Speaking of which, I have some pizza in my fridge, which sounds delicious, but I already had dinner. And I want to make sure I'm keeping that intake down. Losing a little weight. Believe it or not, in the last, I don't know, 6 or 7 months, maybe a little bit longer, I've actually lost like 20 pounds. But I wasn't ever that big to begin with, so 190, 195 maybe at the most. A lot of people missing loadout. I really wish they would make a second game. That would make it pretty awesome. But unfortunately, they're just not doing that right now. Spaghetti Kid, this seems like my sort of game. Looking forward to watching more of the series. I'm glad. And thanks, Chill, for commenting. Thank you guys for commenting. Let's see where the action has progressed. We got people down here. They're holding their breath because I got a little bit of carbon dioxide in here. And we just opened up access to another water. So that'll be good. Eleanor, why? Dude, I told her to not do any digging last time. She should not be doing any digging. This is not working. Guys, your game does not work. It's alpha. There's bugs. Do research. Or deliver. Or do nothing. Maybe it's because I had this checked. Maybe that's why. Because if she doesn't do this research, we're all gonna burn up and die. And what is she doing? She's totally ignoring me. Freaking Eleanor. I'm gonna... You know what? I just got a horrible idea. You know where I'm going with this? I might deliver her to the morgue. She's disrespecting me. She's not doing anything I'm telling her. And she's a mouth breather. Oh, that's May. Who was I? What? Sorry, May. I thought you were somebody else. You're Eleanor. And what are you doing? You better be doing some research. No. No. Come on, Eleanor. What are you get rid of deliverer. Come on, Eleanor. You're not supposed to be idle. God. Is this... Somebody just construct this. I've got loads of dirt. That's all I need. Dirt. You guys are such noobs. You're hopeless. All of you. All right, I'm gonna put in another research station. We're gonna put it in over there since I can't even deconstruct the other one. Oh, and rather than fix it, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to sleep. Well, my dysfunctional team is going to die. I wonder, is this new up here? Is this new? Is this always here? Or is this just what laying around? No, it is. That's cool. That might be new. Printing pod. I mean, the last thing I want to do is bring another duplicate into this because I don't have room. I don't have the oxygen for it. I got a food shortage going on. Probably because nobody makes any food. I need people to just do one job. Cook. Who's gonna cook? All right, May. You have one job, and that is to cook. Hey, she's doing her job. All right. Eleanor, you're pathetic. Like, go over here and do this research, okay? I know you don't have anything to do just yet, but you need to do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna sacrifice you to the morb. Awaiting material delivery, dirt. Eleanor, rather than doing research, she's gonna sit there and just eat crap. She'll eat a mush bar rather than do research. I swear. Lenny, though, finally, doing some research. All right, Lenny, that's gonna be your job. Since you are doing research, you get to do nothing else but research and deliver. Maybe you'll be able to do that. And Eleanor, I might have to sacrifice you to the morb. Oh, now she's doing deliveries. Oh, you're the threat. Finally decided to be somewhat productive. Maybe Lenny was the right guy for the job anyhow, because he has architect. Here's how I'll get back at her. Her job will be to generate power. That's it. Okay, maybe in sweep as well. How about I just give her the stuff that she's actually good at? Instead of complaining that she isn't doing what she should be doing or whatever. Rather than deconstruct this, let's fabricate some stuff. Come on, people. Hey, I got some research complete. Yes, good job, Lenny. Gas piping technology was unlocked through the power of science. New buildings have become available. Gas pipe bridge, gas pipe, gas permeable tile. Ooh. Gas pipe, gas vent. Gas permeable tile used as a wall and floor tile to build rooms. Blocks the flow of liquid without obstructing the flow of gas. That's actually good, because then I can allow oxygen to flow through things. But right now, I don't think I have that problem. Alright, so let's see if I can go for temperature modulation. Okay, I need a lot of fabrication. Constantly here. Bottled water, I can do that. Come on. I'm gonna hit priority, and then I'm gonna prioritize this. Oop. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna change this to priority 1. And also change this to priority 1. And that to priority 1. Okay, so it's high priority, okay? Everybody get on the research centers. I probably should have done this a while ago. Alright, so I have the ability to route gas around, if I needed to. However, I don't really think that there is a lot for me to do with that right now. I think one thing I'm gonna do is continue to build a ladder down. Oops. So I can get access to a little bit more oxygen and some plants down here, because that'll be good too. That'll also double as like another storage place for the carbon dioxide. Potentially, if the air is cooler down here, it's 72 degrees or so, maybe I'll be able to pipe it around. So I've made this priority 1, which I guess is the lowest. Go figure. Let me make it 9. Duh. There. Now do it. Alright, we're also gonna make the food higher priority. I thought the lower, the higher it would. I don't know why I thought that. Clearly, that's an important thing to know. Alright, so for the previous day, I actually created more oxygen than I removed. So that was pretty good right there. And I'm really not wasting that much power. I think I have some lights running, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. How about my temperature? It's still hovering right around the same as what it's always been in this room. I mean, it's 90s and stuff. It's definitely warm, but it's not like I'm not quite scorching to death yet. So Let's see if I can choose another duplicate. Take things up to the next level here. Mouth breather, get out of here. I don't need you sucking in all my air. Early bird and mole hands? These hands are great for tunneling, but finding gloves is a nightmare. +5 digging. Traits as a small bladder. Alright. Maha! Welcome to the team. I was gonna make sure that the power is nice and high. Looks like Maha. She's just, she's gonna crank it up. Shows up, starts generating power. Way to be a pro duplicate right there. I keep running out of power. Let me turn this light off. Yeah, see, I just can't generate enough power to drive everything right now. Guess I'm gonna have to put in another manual generator. Actually, rather than do that, I'm just gonna disable one of my research stations. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, that's what you get, Eleanor. Clogging up the pooper. And disrespecting me. Never doing any research. True life fact, I have cleaned thousands of toilets in my life. Had a job for several years where I was actually just, well, part of my job was being a janitor at a public store, believe it or not, and poopers would constantly clog. It was a pain in the butt. Quite literally, for some people apparently. And then that pain would find its way all over the place, actually. Yeah. Think about that for a little while. Alright, this power problem is driving me nuts. I'm gonna go ahead and put a manual generator down here so that it can feed directly straight up into the supercomputer. I just got too much research going on right now. Look at how toxic this room is, by the way. It is like really toxic. Oxygen overlay. Toxic. Alright, so there's some actual pretty cool things. I can start cleaning the air and stuff like that. Also cleaning the duplicate's hands and stuff like that. That way I might be able to actually get into some places like this where I can get gold. Look at that. Gold. Not quite there just yet, but I think I might have to do something with this contaminated. You know what? Let's go ahead and try this whole gas pump thing. Actually, you know what? If I do gas permeable tiles right there, and then I do a little bit of digging, I can just let that stuff go straight up. It looks like toxin wants to rise. And I want to make sure I get rid of it before people get sick. Put some high priority on this gas permeable tile, by the way. Here we go. Crank it up. I want you to fix this problem before everybody dies. Yeah, there we go. Starting to look a little bit better in there. Finally, I'll complete that last bit of electrical wire. So now I can finally get some more generators going, hopefully. There we go. 2 of them. Alright, so I've been running kind of with insufficient oxygen for a while here. And as you can see, that carbon dioxide is starting to fill up down there. It's not too bad thus far, but it will get a little bit worse. I've also kind of spread the toxin around a little bit. I'd rather it kind of just be up here, but I guess that's just not high enough priority as of right now, just because I'm trying to get my research done here. One more and I'll be done with the intermediate, so that'll at least free that up. There we go. Crap, I can make another one if I wanted to. How about the temperature? Ooh, it's slowly climbing. I'm over 100 degrees. Ooh, I'm up into 105 degrees right there. That's getting pretty toasty. Look at this, 113 degrees. That's hot. That is burning up. So it's like a desert up in here. It's alright, I'm very close to getting my research done. Dissipates a small amount of the heat. Hydrofan, that'll be nice. Alright, the thermoregulator. It's probably what I want to do. It'll cool the stuff running through it, but it will also kind of heat its area. So I can put it in as a room by itself if I wanted to. There we go! Research done! Okay, we're gonna put a thermoregulator up in here. We'll see how that works. We're gonna put a nice high priority on that and make sure we plug that in. I'll take care of that hot zone. Maybe or not. Medical cot, I can get rid of that. And then I'll put the hydrofan next to it because that's the other hot zone right now. Alright, so it's now the end of cycle 12. Finally, I got the research I need to hopefully cool this place off. Maybe, hopefully, avoiding that disaster of melting everybody down. We'll see. I'm gonna wait till they build us and see how much that actually does cool this area. See, look at that temperature. It's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit in some places right there. All right, Meep. Let's do it. Save the day, man. Save the day. He's been the hero last time. Last time he passed out in piss. This time I think he's gonna do a little bit better. Lenny hasn't pissed on the floor this time, so he's also doing better. Look at this professional team up here. Eating those mush bars. Alright, so it looks like I gotta go ahead and put some stuff for the piping. We'll see how that works. I don't know. Takes a lot to get this thing in place. Meep's like the construction man here. He's making everything. Empty pipe. Okay. I guess I was building the wrong thing. I was building a thermoregulator way up there when I should have been building a hydro fan down here, just for the sake of it. Details, I guess. Thermal conductivity 4.5. Specific heat capacity 0.386. What do we have over here? 0.386, the same. I don't know. We'll see how this works right here. I might have to plumb a bunch more stuff to it. I would have rather put the thermoregulator right down here. But whatever, right? We're gonna crank this thing up to max. Somebody give this thing some water. Here we go. Temperature overlay. Hey, there we go. So the hydro fan is working, and you can see it dropping down. So the Fahrenheit's slowly going down a little bit, not too much. Gosh, you gotta sit there and power the thing though? I guess there's things you gotta do for the sake of doing them, huh? Okay, so why is this not working? There's no gas in the pipe. I guess maybe I gotta run a gas pump to get that into the pipe to begin with. Alright, whatever. This is not very optimal. I'm not a big fan of this, but we'll do this number. And then prioritize. I can use this thing. Make sure I make all of that. Just like this. Boom. Take care of all that. I want to see that thing run. So the temperature down here, where a lot of things were going on, that's not too bad. That's actually much more livable than it used to be. Uh-oh. I've got a real problem, though. It's become quite toxic. I'm being overwhelmed with poo gas. Insufficient resource algae. Oh, crap. Guys, we gotta start digging. We gotta start digging fast, too. Priority level 9. I took my eye off the ball for a little bit. Okay, this is priority level 9. Let's start digging up in here. Whoops. Undo. I guess that'll work. Guys, I've got a serious problem. People are holding their breath just to go to the bathroom. Not only is it toxic, I'm being overwhelmed. My carbon dioxide. Oh no. I don't have ladders to get back up either. Come on, build that, build that. Jobs, everybody dig. I need you to dig. I've actually got a real problem going on here. Oh, nothing's running because I don't have algae. Come on, guys. You gotta dig for your life. This is getting real bad. It's getting real bad real quick. Uh-oh. Everybody is gasping for air up in here. All right, hang on. Raw materials, I need algae. Do I have any algae? Which one is it? Organic. Algae. I've got absolutely nothing. Okay, so here's what I can do. I can actually lower the priority on all this stuff. And then I'll go back over here. I'll make sure that this is on like 9. Alright, can I save it? I don't know if I can save it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we gotta disable this building over here. No need for that. Come on, I need you guys to sweep this stuff up and put it in place. Can you do that for me? I've got a little bit of algae. Oh, finally. Generate some oxygen. Oops, I think I released some oxenite. That would have been really helpful right about now. Oh, I'm at least getting rid of some of this bad stuff right here. I still got all this toxic waste over here, though. That's not gonna help at all. Ah, crap. Now nobody's running. Somebody generate some power. Meep is coming to the rescue here. It's gonna be pumping out all the oxygen. Finally. I think I survived, guys. That was pretty rough. Oh, nearly ran myself out of oxygen. It got real dark there for a moment. It got real dark. Whew. However, I'm not out of the woods just yet. I still gotta get rid of this poisonous gas as well. So I'm gonna turn up the priority on digging this stuff away here. Hopefully the bad stuff will rise and, you know, I'll be able to pump it out that way. Or at least let it vent vertically. Well, there you have it, guys. I think I avoided disaster today. Nearly suffocated my people here. Still got a problem with toxic. And I gotta keep looking for algae. Maybe look at some research to get some oxygen in some other form or fashion. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time here in Oxygen Not Included. If I've earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar out.